everybody, welcome to this week's Ask a Spoonie. I'm Nancy and this week I'm going to be chatting about saying no when your limits have been reached within chronic illness. I think that whether we're ill or not, there is a huge sense of guilt within us when we say no to things, such as things like doctor's appointments, hospital appointments, days out, events, tasks that we have to do. I think that you have to express to anybody that you're working with or doing anything with that you have a limit. Once that limit is reached, you really can't push further because it could have such bad repercussions for the rest of your week or the rest of your day or even the rest of your month. I think that because we are chronically ill, when we say no to somebody, we think of all of the repercussions, such as, oh my goodness, what would they think of me? Am I a really bad person? Am I a bad friend? Will they even understand why I can't do this? Will people be understanding of why I have to say no? I used to think that by saying no, it was a huge weakness on my behalf, and I almost didn't want to look weak in front of people because I was chronically ill and disabled. I definitely felt like I was letting my friends and family down when I said no, but more importantly, I genuinely felt that I was letting myself down. So what I would do was I would foolishly push and push and push and push until I would just hit a brick wall, and then I literally wouldn't be able to do anything for about 3 to 6 weeks, maybe even longer. When you want to put your all into something, it's really easy to just keep on pushing and pushing and pushing, and then you kind of reach a level where you have nothing left to give and you end up going 10 steps backwards. It's just silly in the grand scheme of things because you're hindering your progression. You might think that you're doing really well in that moment when you're pushing and pushing and pushing, but had you have said no at the point where you started to feel a little bit more unwell, you could have probably saved about a week's worth of payback, as they say. When it comes to saying no, I think that you just have to have the confidence that people who love you will understand, and you've also got to have enough respect for yourself to say no, to know that you've reached a limit for that day. If saying no produces an element of guilt or stress within you, it really shows that you need to practice saying it. The more that you kind of practice saying it in the kindest way possible and with the most love put behind it, the more confident you will get in saying it more and more, and actually it will give you confidence in yourself and in your abilities too. Now, I would say over the last couple of years, I've got to the point where when I say no, I mean it from a point of self-care. I don't mean to let anybody down, I don't mean to let myself down, I don't mean to, cause a little bit of aggravation for anybody involved. I simply mean it from a point of view of I have truly reached my limit. There is no more that I can give to this day, this task, this event. I need to say no. I need to look after myself. I need to preserve my energy. I need to look after my body, and I really need to allow my body to recuperate in the correct manner. I don't so much feel guilty when I have to say no to people anymore. More so because I have very understanding people around me and I'm incredibly fortunate and lucky. And also just because I know it's a form of self-love and self-care. I know that through saying no, it means that I'm looking after myself and my well-being, and that I'm not saying it because I'm being lazy or because I don't want to be around somebody. I'm saying it because I genuinely don't feel well. I don't feel I can push through. If I did, I would do it. But in this particular moment, I just can't. And sometimes you just have to hold your hands up and say, look, it is what it is today. I can't physically do it. I'm going to try my best to explain it. And I'm not going to feel guilty for saying no. And I'm not going to hold it against myself for saying no, because that is really like one of the worst things that you can do. You can't begrudge yourself for what your body can't always do. It's quite difficult to say no to friends and family because we do have a huge amount of love for them. We don't want to let them down. We don't want them to see us at our worst. And we also, we want to almost show that we are well able and capable too. If I couldn't do something, I just started to be more honest and say, look, I don't really think I can manage this right now, but I might be able to manage to do this or to do this. And it's kind of about adapting the situation. So even though I was saying no to one element of a task or of an event, I was kind of saying, this is what I can manage. Can we do something with this? Can we do something with this amount of energy? Can we do something with this amount of pain levels? So through saying no, it also opened up a load of other avenues for me in terms of what I could do and how I could still be involved with friendships and family and just things that I really wanted to do for me. I actually think now that saying no is a great form of advocacy for yourself. Obviously, you have a voice and you have to use it in the correct manner. I'm a firm believer in advocating for yourself. I never used to be, but very much so as an adult. I truly believe that we should advocate for ourselves in every situation where we feel it's best to. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today, and thank you as always to Denise for allowing me to chat on Chronic Connections YouTube channel. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your summer and I will see you all soon. Bye!